Hello everybody, it's Dr. Wes Coons from Coons Chiropractic Clinic, and I want to cover some disc injury information. When we're talking about a disc, we're talking about the little spacer that's in between the vertebra. Now, that spacer has two parts, the annulus fibrosus, and it also has the nucleus. Now, the nucleus, or the center part of the disc, it acts as a shock absorber because it's about 86% water. The outer layer is very tough, very strong, and it's kind of like a steel-belted radial. It supports that liquid inside that structure so that it just doesn't spread out everywhere. Now, in a basic injury, either from a fall, twist, or some type of a problem where an enormous amount of pressure is being placed on the disc itself, we can have what's called an annular tear. An annular tear can be very painful. It can when you twist and turn in multiple directions, it can cause inflammation and cause a lot of pain. But if that wall weakens further, then it can cause what we call a disc bulge. Now, in a disc bulge, part of the disc misshapes towards a direction, typically towards the posterior or the back part of the vertebra, and it causes pressure on nerve roots. Now, if that area tears further, that's when we get a herniation or a prolapse, and that can cause the liquidy center to kind of squish out of the disc and put pressure directly on a nerve. Now, the more severe of the problem that it is, the more symptoms can come by. So at first maybe it's pain, then it's numbness, tingling, then weakness, then maybe dysfunction like an organ dysfunction or something like that. So our objective initially is to determine how bad the problem is and determine whether or not we can do something with plain chiropractic by just moving the area around, decreasing the inflammation, decreasing the nerve irritation so that the body can heal, or whether or not traction might need to be used in order to pump that area to decrease the bulge, increase the hydration into the disc, and or the last option being surgery. Do we need to go in and do we need to cut that area out so that it's simply not there anymore? The bad part about surgery is it's usually pretty aggressive. You have to go through other tissues. You have to run the risk of scar tissue and those other problems. So a good percentage of the time, it's still about the same as it was before the surgery. So we'd like to try the least invasive options first, then move on to the more invasive options second. So if you ever have a question, you want to find out where am I in this scale, come by to Coons Chiropractic, give us a call, 503-661-0791, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks a lot.